so for the family, friends, colleagues, Star Williams, thank you very much for coming here this morning to the weekend. Honor this exceptional NCO on an absolute milestone day in her career. Chyna, I'm 100% humbled and honored to be a part of this ceremony. I couldn't think of a better way to start off the weekend than to be here doing this. I can tell you, I've been absolutely blessed in my almost 18, 19 years on active duty to be blessed with outstanding NCOs that I've been honored to serve with. And really the only reason I'm successful, or have been successful, is because of their strong backs in carrying me for the last 18 years. And today, honor in Chyna is no different. Huge portion of the Special Operations Branch team rely on her to keep me straight since we share a cubicle wall. And I can't tell you how many hours I've spent just chit-chat talking about life and the Army. And I've learned so much from you in that short period of time that we've been able to be together because of COVID being kind of odd. But long enough to know that this promotion is absolutely well-earned and well-deserved. So congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Again, on behalf of the Special Operations Branch, Special Management Division, Officer Personnel Management Director, HRC Human Resources Command, thank you again for being here and sharing in this moment with both the family and as colleagues and friends. And again, humbled and honored to continue this long legacy of successful NCOs and the family. And congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Please welcome Sergeant Major Craig Webster.
Good morning to everyone. I am going to first off read something from CSM Sanders, who was Chyna's previous supervisor at her last duty station. He had sent me a note and asked me if I would read this on behalf of him this morning. So I'd like to start out with a note from him. He sent me a note making sure that I was able to let everybody know that she was number one of 12 personnel that worked while she was assigned to him at the United States Army Field Support Center. When he became the senior enlisted advisor, it was without question that he had selected her for his replacement as the MPD NCOIC with E8 billet while she was the Sergeant First Class, so that everything could run smoothly in his stead. While she took on this heavy and unconventional responsibility, she still maintained her role as the Sharp NCOIC, supporting numerous organizations subordinate to the INSCOM and DIA realm. She remained a trusted advisor so much that the command kept her on as the Sharp NCOIC until she had PCSed to her current position here at Fort Knox. Chyna has remained consistent throughout her tenure as a top performer. She clearly didn't disappoint as she maneuvered through the arduous environment after he had departed for Afghanistan. This promotion to Master Sergeant makes the most sense. It was a clear sign that the United States Army got it right this time, and it's only a matter of time before we see her wearing the rank of Sergeant Major and follow on to CSM. He is sure that she will continue to do right by soldiers, civilians, as she always has. He's proud to say that he has served with her, and even more proud to call her a friend. Congratulations to you, Chyna, from CSM, Brian Sanders. I'm going to move away from the mic as I wanted to make sure I read that properly for Chyna. But first, I'd like to welcome everyone who showed up this morning, this afternoon, to represent and cheer on Chyna as she gets ready to pin on her next rank. Special welcome to her family. She's got a very strong military background in her family, so I'd like to give a nice round of applause for her whole family, her mother, her father, her two sisters, her fiance, and her children, and all of her nieces and nephews that have come to join us this morning. So a nice big round of applause. So I was able to speak to Chyna's father shortly before we started the ceremony, and it was very quick to understand where Chyna gets her drive and all of her professionalism from. As I got to learn a little bit more about her family, it went to understanding why China is so great at what she's doing and why she cares so much about not only her team, but everyone who she supports. I had heard of Chyna prior to coming to HRC, as I'm also very good friends with CSM Sanders. So he had given me a call once he had found out that I was coming to the position, and he had absolutely the greatest things to say about her prior to me getting here, and I understand why. Every day, Chyna exudes the professionalism and the confidence that we need to support our mission, not only for our special population who we deal with on a daily basis, but for even those who work around her, and anyone who's dealt with her knows that. So everyone in this room kind of has a reality of what the promotion in the Army means, as we have all, I think, except for her sister Christy, have had some previous military experience, but I'm kind of a numbers person, right? So being selected to Master Sergeant in an army of 1.4 million people is kind of important. It's a little less than 1% of the Army makes it to that, and it's easy to see why Chyna has gotten to where she is today. She's led some of the most important positions that someone needs to lead in the Army, and through conversations with her recently on what her next steps may need to be, she has not failed on that to ask for very hard and arduous assignments moving forward, to which we will obviously try to support. So you are a very important part of our team. You're very important for me understanding how to get things done right, and you always keep me in check as well. Colonel Taylor was on spot when he said that you bring a wealth of knowledge and you learn more things every day. And even since you've been here, and we've gotten to see Earth RJ, and we've gone through a whole lot of learning in that realm of what the Army thinks that they should not do, and then what we figure out we can do, and we make that happen as it needs to be to support Chyna and her family and those around us. So I appreciate you. Thank you for being a great part of our team, and I appreciate you being there when we have those hard problems that you lend that calm voice to and that professionalism to help us get through. With that, I want to go ahead and ask Chyna to come up, and I'd like to ask her mother, and I'd like to ask her father and her fiance